Hey guys, this read is going to be for Sagittarius. Let's see what the universe has to say to you guys today. So universe, what messages do you have for Sagittarius? Okay, I guess she's good to go. Destiny. Obstacles and challenges. The third eye chakra usually speaks to sort of your intuition. Sacrifice and spiritual union. So I'm getting a journey vibe. We're on a journey in our life. We're going to be learning some life lessons here. Wonder if it doesn't have to do with a relationship here. The waiting game. Suffering in silence, patience, the base chakra, which usually speaks to the physical body or money, and choosing wisely. Whatever's going on here, I definitely feel like you've internalized it. You're not talking to others about it, you've just sort of taken it all on yourself. I feel like you're trying to figure things out for yourself. You're trying to figure out where you're at. I'm going to just build on this read here. I have the Ace of Cups, which speaks of a new beginning. Usually refers to a relationship. I almost wonder if that isn't the way we're going. If it doesn't tie into the spiritual union card. I have the Queen of Swords. In her I see truth, I see honesty. There's something else there, I can't put my finger on it just yet. I have the Empress card as well, and she speaks of... In this she speaks of nurturing to me. She got that sort of motherly feeling. That really loving, caring feeling is the vibe I'm getting off of her. I have the Moon, which tends to represent things that are still hidden from you. I pulled the Lover's card as well. So, definitely talking about a romantic relationship here. Of some kind. I almost feel like you're not being honest to yourself. About something in love here. That's holding you back. That's not allowing you to have that deep connection in a relationship that you're craving. Like maybe these people that you've been with, maybe it's just been superficial. And that's where the Lover's card fits in, where there's just sort of that physical connection, but it's not really a relationship. It's just sort of been like a fling or an affair. It's not deep because there's something you're not allowing yourself to feel, something you're not allowing yourself to realize, something you're not acknowledging in yourself, and until you do, I don't think you're gonna find what you're looking for. I have the Queen of Cups, and she speaks of emotion and emotional fulfillment, and I don't think that's what you're getting because you're not being true to yourself. Not sure what it is. I have the Wheel of Fortune card. To me, the Wheel of Fortune card is a good omen card. It tends to represent your fortunes changing for the better, and I think that this speaks of when you finally accept this truth about yourself, that's when you're going to get what you want. But not a moment sooner. The waiting game for me makes me feel like this has been going on for a long time. This thing that you're not willing to admit to yourself. I have the Eight of Swords, which also speaks of holding yourself back, having trouble seeing the truth, being blinded by emotions, being confused. And I think it ties in with that as well. I have the Two of Cups, which speaks of a deep emotional bond, of a romantic relationship. I have it next to the Ten of Pentacles, which tends to represent abundance. And then I have the Nine of Cups on the other side, which also speaks of abundance, emotional abundance. I feel like that's something that you're craving, but you're not able to get for yourself. That Choose Wisely card, I feel like it's tying in with the Chariot. The Chariot speaks of a positive movement forward. I feel like once you've been able to admit that truth to yourself, to own it, I think that's the first step in a positive journey in getting what you want. So I also have the Eight of Pentacles, which tends to represent learning, and a lot of times it's academic learning. It's called the Apprentice card, but this is not talking about academic learning. This is you. We're talking about you learning life lessons here and admitting truth to yourself. To me, the Knight of Swords in this speaks of triumph because of truth. And I got him on top of the Chariot. I got him on top of the Queen of Swords. I have him on top of the Choose Wisely card. So I think it all goes into play. That's what you need to be able to get your change and to get your positive movement forward. You need to admit that truth to yourself and own it. That's what that says to me, and own it and be proud of it. And not live in fear about what other people might think. That is the vibe that I get off of this card. Fear of what other people are going to think of you. I did get that Five of Cups. The one that I'm getting the fear vibe from, I did get him next to the Hierophant. And the Hierophant can mean a few different things. It can speak of an institution. It can speak of a higher learning. It can speak of a mentor. When I look at it, I mean, obviously it looks like something religious, but I do see religion in it, is the word that comes to my mind. So maybe your truth isn't particularly compatible with your religious beliefs or the beliefs of those around you. I have the Six of Pentacles, which tends to represent an even give and take. But to me in this, it speaks of finding a balance. I got the Two of Pentacles, which you can see he's juggling there, and I think that's a lot of what you've been doing too in your life. Trying to maybe juggle this truth secretly with an outward appearance, being something different. And I think that these cards speak of you finding balance in your life, bringing the scales back into balance by living your truth. I have the Seven of Swords here, and he speaks of He speaks of feeling like something was taken from you unfairly, feeling like a situation that you're in is unfair. I feel like you feel like it's unfair that you have to hide what this truth is, but I feel that if you feel that if people find out, it's going to be a huge disaster. Which, depending on what it is, it may cause a lot of backlash in your life. There's no doubt about that, but you can't control what other people do. I think it's throwing you into a mental conflict. I think you've been wrestling with this for a while. I think to have the happy home life that you want, the happy life that you want, the love that you want, you're going to have to live your truth. That's your first step. Is admitting your truth to yourself, and then living it, and living it proudly. And not allowing your fear of what other people will think of you to hold you back. Because I feel like that's the only way that you're going to find a rewarding relationship in this life. Otherwise, I feel like it's just going to be meaningless relationship after meaning relationship, because I feel like whatever you would like to have would be secret. You would have to keep it secret. That's the word that I get, secret. And you deserve to be happy, and you deserve to have someone in your life who you can openly love and not have to hide. I feel like the cards are telling you that it's time to be who you are and to love yourself and admit it and then be happy. That's what I'm getting from this read. I hope you guys found that helpful. Please feel free to comment, because I would love to hear from you guys. Take care.